Okay, Mr. Chapman, you can go whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before the court is Donald Fonseca of case 172710 DM. Mr. Fonseca is here today after failing to appear before referee Cruteau on March 24th, 2022. Bond is currently set at $5,528. This is the first bench warrant. He reports no employment. Last payment made on this account was in April of 2022. The Calhoun County Sheriff's Department is requesting transportation cost reimbursement in the amount of $137.04. Front of the court recommends that a reasonable bond be set on this matter and it be scheduled for hearing on May 31st, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. before this court.
Mr. Fonseca, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to pay child support and or related expenses as a result of your failing to appear. The purpose of this hearing is to set a bond that would assure your attendance at the next hearing on May 31st, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. You will get notice of that in writing. Are you able to post a bond, sir?
No, sir.
Okay.
I was hoping for a PR.
Well, I'm not going to grant you a PR. I understand it's your first bench warrant, but you have a sizable arrearage and you haven't paid in over a year.
I just had a job here recently.
Okay.
I was working in street bud.
When did you get a job? Because you just said you're not working.
No,
you are working.
Recently, I had a job. I had it within the last year.
Okay, and you didn't pay in the last year.
I mean, they were taking payments out of my check.
Okay, well, it says the last payment you made was in April of 2022. So for taking it out of your check.
Okay, that was last year. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's a new year. I'm sorry.
What the court's going to do is, in view of all that, the court's going to set your bond in the amount of $500. Also order that you reimburse the sheriff transportation costs of $137.04. If you're able to do that, you'll be able to be released. Do you have any questions?
But I'm not going to be able to do that, sir.
Okay.
Well, I was supposed to be going for a job interview a few days ago.
Yeah, you'll remain there until the May 31st hearing then, unfortunately.
So now I'm going to miss my other court date I got in Kalamazoo.
I have no idea what you have in Kalamazoo, but if you miss that, they'll.
Is there a way you could please let me out today? Because I'm supposed to be going for a job interview. Like, get a job.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to let you out. Sorry. Court will end this hearing at 8:16 a.m. You're free to go. Thank you. We're the best employment agency there is, isn't it?
They all have interviews in it.
Yeah.
So this Mr. Person?
Yes, sir.
Now before the court is Brent Person of cases 15707 DP and case 201597 DS. In each of these matters, Mr. Person is here today after failing to appear before this court on September 28th, 2022. In the first case, bond is currently set at $2,749. This is the seventh bench warrant. In the second case, bond is currently $868, and this is the second bench warrant. Front of the court does not have any employment information at this time. Last payment made on these accounts was in April of 2023. Front of the court recommends that reasonable bonds be set in each of these matters and they be scheduled for hearing on June 7th, 2023 at 8:00 a.m. before this court.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Person, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to appear at a prior hearing as a result of your failure to pay child support. The purpose of this hearing is to set a bond that would assure your tenants at the next hearing on June 7, 2023 at 8:00 a.m. You will get notice of that in writing. Are you able to post a bond, sir?
My girlfriend just miscarried our unborn child, and literally I just put all my money towards that. I've been on the right track. When this lady said my last payment was April. I mean, I hope this isn't too much to ask, but if I could get PR on this so that I can get back to work, I do work. I have my own business. I recently just started working at Jerry's tree service. So as like the quicker I can get out, the quicker I can get to work and continue on. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? And like I said, tonight I just scheduled my DNC with my girlfriend because she did just miscarry her unborn child.
Okay.
But she has three children of her own, and that'd be something that I really need to be there for. You know, I'm not a runner. You know, I just had a really bad string of luck, and I mean, I apologize to the courts, but like I said, if that's something that I could request from you, if that's something that I'd like to bring up, I just put all of my money into making sure that she was okay emotionally and physically. A miscarriage of a woman is like, that's a lot to deal with on them.
Well, I understand that, sir, but the fact is the court is here to collect support on the other child or children that you have. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
your last payment was in April. Why haven't you paid since then?
Because I haven't since then, it's just because season it just got started. We were just getting established of like finding this new apartment and getting a car. I like I said, I can definitely put money, and I definitely will be there. I care about Zoe a lot. You know, like I said, if I'm lacking on payments, I can definitely make it to court. Especially now since we have the whole Zoom thing going on and whatnot. The only reason why I missed court and whatnot is just because it was bad scheduling. It was a very horrible time. I even tried to reschedule it and everything else around it. I can definitely be there. That's not a problem.
Okay, well,
I'm just asking for, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much begging, you know.
I understand.
for-
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm probably against my better judgment. I'm going to set your bond at 0 in each case. That allow you to get out to get to work. But
Yes,
I
sir.
will tell you, by the time we get into that hearing on June 7th, which is only about a week away, a little over a week away, I better have seen some payments on this matter or payment. If I
Yes.
don't, I'm going to take that into consideration as to whether you go to jail. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Court will just conclude this matter at 8:44. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Good morning, is this Mr. Parker?
Yes, sir.
Before the court is Justin Parker of case 02620DS. Mr. Parker is here today after failing to appear before referee Delmont on February 27th, 2020. Bond is currently set at $3,267. This is the 5th bench warrant. Front of the court does not have any employment information currently. The last payment made on this account was in October of 2019. Front of the court recommends that a reasonable bond be set in this matter and it be scheduled for hearing on June 7th, 2023 at 8:00 a.m. before this court.
Mr. Parker, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to appear at a prior hearing as a result of your failure to pay child support. The purpose of this hearing is to set a bond that would assure your tenants at the next hearing on June 7, 2023 at 8:00 a.m. Are you able to post a bond, sir?
If it was reasonable, yeah, like $200 or $300.
Okay, well, you've got a sizable arrearage. I mean, the bond currently is set at just below $3,300, and you haven't paid in almost 4 years. So
I had a lot. My mom's died, COVID. I've had a lot going on.
well, everybody has a lot going on, but that doesn't mean you can't pay support.
I understand, sir. I haven't been in this situation in 10 years. I just, if I can get out, I can start making payments. I just need a reasonable bond and I can make them. I won't miss them. I won't miss a payment.
Yeah. Well, you've obviously missed a lot of payments. So
I understand that, but I've had a lot going on, but I don't want to be in this situation. I haven't been in jail in a long time. I just need to get my orders together and I'll make my payments and I don't want to be back here.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna reduce your bond in hopes that you can be released. I'm gonna set your bond in the amount of $500. And I will tell you, if when we get back on the June 7th, if you haven't made any payments in this matter, the court is going to consider that as to whether you go to jail or not.
Okay, so that $500 that I bond out with,
Yes.
can I apply that to my payments?
No, that's for your bond for your appearance.
Okay, so $500 I can get bonded out now?
Correct.
Okay,
Court will end this matter at 8:47 a.m. You're free to go.
thank you.
Is this Mr. Seeley?
Yes.
Now before the court is Kenneth Seeley of case 20761 DS. Mr. Seeley is here today after failing to appear before referee Croteau on June 30th, 2022. Bond is currently set at $3,787. This is the first bench warrant. Front of the court does not have any employment information currently. Last payment made on this account was in September of 2021. Front of the court recommends that a reasonable bond be set in this matter and it be scheduled for hearing on June 7th, 2023 at 8:00 a.m. before this court.
Mr. Seeley, you're before the court charged with civil contempt of court due to your failure to appear at a prior hearing as a result of your failure to pay child support. The purpose of this hearing is to set a bond that would assure your tenants at the next hearing on June 6th, 2023 at 8:00 a.m. You will get notice of that in writing. Are you able to post a bond, sir?
No, not at all right now, sir. Just to clarify with the court, I did know I had this warrant just recently. I got in contact with law enforcement. They told me advise and release. I tried to come in front of I should have came here and turned myself in. I'm sorry I did not, but this is a crucial time for me because I'm starting employment through Martin Rhea. I filled out the paperwork for the friend of the court this morning. Today was supposed to be my orientation, but every Thursday we have a job fair. I'm gonna be making gas line and brake line in Manchester. I've been living in the homeless shelter in Jackson at the Interfaith Shelter, sir. I've been having a very hard time. I want to get out and succeed, do better. But that's what I need to do. I got to get out of jail and go to the job fair again this Thursday because they drive me to and from work for $40 a week out of my check. They got me hired in. And then, like I said, today was supposed to be my technical orientation, but I know they'll let me back in. If you could please give me a break, sir. I'm not trying to run from this. I will be back to court. I will pay anything I need to. I need to take care of this matter. I'm relieved that I have been arrested and that I am going through this process right now. I want to say that I am relieved that I'm taking care of this matter, but I'm begging you, if you could let me out on a zero bond today, I will appear. I didn't know I had to appear before when I was served, Your Honor, and I'm very sorry to this court.
Okay. Well, you've got a sizable arrearage and you haven't paid in almost 2 years.
I've been homeless, sir, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not trying to cut you off. I've been homeless. I've been struggling. I have an injury to my hand that I had surgery on. But if you could please take consideration into my case. I don't know. I had a lot of problems with the child's mother. I was a good father for 8 years. I did buy the house that they live in. She put a PPO on me, so I had to leave the area. I went up north, and that's what happened. I was living in Clear County, Your Honor. Then I came back down, was living in Jackson County, homeless on the street. Like I said, I'm a resident at the Interfaith Shelter right now. And I just got into the job fair with Martin Rhea. And that's what's going to help me pay. I'm just going to start working again, Your Honor.
Okay.
So if you could please, I'm begging you.
Well, it's your first bench warrant, so the court's taking that into consideration.
Okay,
But
thank you.
you have a sizable arrearage,
Yes,
so I'm taking
I
that into
understand.
consideration as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce your bond substantially, but I can't set a cash bond. I'm going to set your bond in the amount of $300. If
I'll
you're
still
able
be
to
in jail,
post
Your Honor.
that, if you're able to
I
post
can't.
that, you'd be able to be released. Do you have any
I
questions?
can't post it. I'm
Okay.
pleased, Your Honor, I can't post it. Can you please give me a zero bond?
No, I'm
Please.
not gonna give you a zero bond, sir. So,
Okay, I'll be here till when?
June 7th.
June 7th? I
Yes.
thought it was the 6th.
June
Please, Your Honor.
7th. June
Please.
7th.
Please, can you please
Court-
give me a zero bond?
No, I
Please.
won't, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
We're gonna end this
Yeah.
hearing at 8:52.